Zach is the next house guest evicted from BB27. So let's see which one of these 8 tiers he belongs in as a player. Starting off with the positive from Zach's game, he was really good socially, all things considered. A lot of people wanted to work with Zach, a lot of people trusted Zach, and he had tight-knit bonds like with Morgan, with Vince, even people like Lauren and Mickey saw him as a close ally. But the problem with him is that he just played the game too selfishly, and that is the biggest negative with Zach's game. He thought too much about what was best for his allies and other people around him instead of what is best for his own game. And in Big Brother, you have to have the killer instinct and you have to think about what's best for yourself. In the week of the Will Adrian vote, he thought about not getting the blood on Lauren's hands. Eventually, a lot of the people who voted to keep Adrian were pissed off at Zach. And then in the week where Zach does get evicted, he had the power to save himself. But Zach pulled a Marcellus, chose not to save himself, only because Morgan would have went on the block. So he chose to save Morgan, but that costed him his own life in the game. The selfishness of Zach pretty much was the downfall of him as a player. As bad as it was for Zach to not save himself, you do have to take a couple things into consideration. Had Keanu have not won the blockbuster, Zach probably would have been safe against Keanu. Also, not to mention, Ava, who was the HOH, was willing to make big moves and chose to nominate Zach, who wasn't even the original target, as Ava originally wanted Vince to go home, and that seemed like the target for everybody, but everyone flipped on their decision, and Zach unfortunately got the short end of the straw. Yes, Zach did have some cons. He did make a pretty horrendous move, but there were also positives to his game. He was good socially, and there were a few unfortunate events in his demise. Overall, Zach was a promising player.